everybody, just jumping back on here quickly. I just did a Facebook Live a little bit ago, and now I'm just jumping back on to do a quick coupon class. I'm not sure if my other coupon class videos are still on Facebook. They might have taken them down. They like to do that after 30 days. So if you don't find them, they'll be on my YouTube channel, and I posted the YouTube channel on my page earlier, so you can go on there and you can look and you'll find my YouTube channel, and you can go look at the Facebook Facebook videos, coupon classes in there. Okay, so the last two coupon classes I mostly talked about CVS, and I talked about the overview and a little bit more details of CVS. There's probably still questions that people have. If you have questions about CVS, you can post them. I never did see any real questions. I just saw people saying, hey, I want to learn about couponing. So just keep watching. I'm trying to put on here, more tips and clues of what to do when you go to the store. Okay, today I'm going to talk about Kroger. I know here locally we have a Kroger in Sherman, Texas, which is the next town over. Some of my friends from Virginia have Kroger. I'm not sure where everybody lives that's watching this, but if you have a Kroger, this will apply to that. If not, it's not very helpful. But that's really, CVS and Kroger are really the only two stores that I mostly do couponing at. You can also do couponing at Walgreens. I'll have to get my sister to come on and do a class about that. I don't have good success at Walgreens. I wish I did, because they have amazing deals there, and even better than the ones at CVS a lot of times. But I just don't have good success with their coupon system. It's really challenging. Okay, so I am going to talk about Kroger, and so hopefully this will not be complicated. I'll do like an overview today, and then I'll try to get into more details about it next time, so that the videos are not super long. Okay, so before you start couponing at Kroger, in today's world, there are not very many paper coupons. There are some paper coupons that you can get in the newspaper if you purchase the paper on Sundays. I don't personally do that anymore because they just don't have as many paper coupons. A lot of stores are more fussy about them because of coupon fraud and all kinds of stuff. But having said that, there are some paper coupons. You can use paper coupons at Kroger. I haven't used them in a long time, so I'm not 100% certain what their policy is. I think it depends on the actual store manager, but there is a coupon website called coupons.com, and you can go on there and print out coupons. Sometimes you will find coupons for things that you are already going to purchase, and you can save money that way. The main way that I save money at Kroger is with online coupons. Okay, so I'm going to suggest that you download the Kroger app, and the app looks like this little blue, kind of like a shopping cart with an orange slice in it is what it kind of looks like. And you can click on the app, you'll open it up, and down at the bottom, it's kind of hard to see on here, but it says save. It's the second little deal there. I would click on that, and I'm actually already at save. That's why it wouldn't open. So it says save right there. Okay, and it'll say top coupons for you. Now when you start shopping, Kroger will have lots of suggested coupons for you, because the algorithms will kick into play, and they'll start putting coupons out there for things that they notice that you're purchasing, or things that you've purchased with a coupon before. Okay, the main coupons that I get at Kroger, and this would be for everybody. So it says top coupons for you, but I always just I go to view coupons, which is next to it, and you can click on it and it will open up, and this will be a coupon page, and there will be like all these different coupons that you can clip. Okay, now you could go through and clip all those. That's a lot of work. There's a lot of coupons in there. There's a lot of coupons for things that you might not use. Okay, so what I personally do is I use two websites. One is called hip2save.com, and it's HIP, the number 2, SAVE.com. So HIP, the number 2, save.com, hip2save.com. And I go there. I'm going to open it up so that you'll see what it looks like. Okay. It says Hip2Save up here at the top. Okay. This is a website. I think she has an app. I don't have the app on my phone. I already have so many apps on my phone. You can go to the website. Up near the top, at the very top, there are little things, and one of them says stores. You click on stores. All the stores that she has deals at will show up here. There's a lot of them. There's like Walmart, there's Target, there's Starbucks, there's Lowe's, all kinds of stores, okay? CVS is on there. Walgreens is on there. Walmart's on there. The one I want is Kroger, okay? So why am I not seeing Kroger on here today? Huh, that's really weird. Well, wait till you go live and then have problems. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why, but that store wasn't on there, but she has a little magnifying glass there that you can push search. And I put Kroger in there, and Kroger came up, and like, so the sales at Kroger go from Wednesday to Wednesday. So tomorrow we'll start a new sale at Kroger, okay? And so she has right here, she has the deals that are starting tomorrow. And so she'll probably have like a list of what's going to be on sale and what coupon matchups she has to go with those, okay? I don't normally use Hip2Save very much for Kroger. It's just, I don't know, it's just not my go-to. The website that I normally use is called Kroger Crazy, and it's with a K. KrogerCrazy.com. I'm getting to it and opening it up so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so it says, I don't know if you can see that, but it says Kroger Crazy. It's Kroger with a K, and Crazy is with a K. Okay. So this website is pretty much all about Kroger. This is usually the one that I use. So she has weekly digital deals. I'll tell you what those are in just a minute. Normally she tells you like, these are must-do deals for this week if you're into that. They have a lot of ads on there. It's the only thing. So sometimes it takes a little bit for things to load. And then she normally has like the weekly ad, which depending on what part of the country you live in, this ad is going to be a little different from where you live. I don't remember what part of the country she's in, so the ad might be a little bit different. So this is just like a, you can click on it and see what the ad's going to be. If that's all you're wanting, you can get your weekly ad in the Kroger app that I was telling you to download. You can go in there and look at your ad, and then you could look at it here too, but I would just look at it in the app because it'll be the ad for your area depending on where you live. Okay? And then so she'll have all of that stuff, and then she'll because tomorrow is Wednesday and it's starting a new sale, she doesn't necessarily have the ad up yet with all of the matchups. I usually have to wait till Thursday maybe, and then maybe sometimes on Wednesday she'll have it, depending on how big of a sale that they're having at Kroger. Because remember, Kroger is a big store. They're going to have a lot of things on sale. And so what she does is someone from her team goes to the store and goes through what's on sale. And if like, say they have, I don't know, 30 items on sale, they're going to have more than 30 items, but they're going to go in and they're going to match up the coupons that you need for that sale. Okay, so Kroger generally has 2 or 3 different kinds of sales. Okay, so generally what they do is they have a sale, which I was talking about earlier. I said I'd show you guys. They have a sale every week that they call, well, it's not really, it's sort of a sale. I don't know how to describe this, but they call these weekly digital deals. So these are items that week you can purchase, and the only way that you can get them for that price is if you clip the digital coupon that corresponds to the item. So those, there's usually about maybe 10 to 20 different items. And these weekly digital deals, really, honestly, a lot of times that's all I buy when I go in there, because sometimes they're like a really good deal. And you clip the coupon. Okay, so she'll tell you what the coupons are, and then you have to go into your Kroger app. Okay, so she has a really great feature in here that if you click on this, the weekly digital deals, and you start scrolling and you're like, yeah, I want to get, wow, there's a lot of items I want to get here. And you click on that thing that I just showed you, which this is from, these deals will go away today. This is from, started last Tuesday and ends tonight. She'll show you what those are. Okay, so I clicked on the weekly digital deals. Okay, and then there's another little thing, another little link you have to click on here. Okay, when you click on this link, it takes you straight to Kroger app, if you already have the Kroger app on your phone. And it's really awesome because the weekly digital deals will pop up, okay? And you can look at them and you can say, like, okay, Kroger, like right now, it says that Kroger cottage cheese, I think it's 8 ounce container, no, 16 ounce container, is on sale for $1.69 for the Kroger brand cottage cheese. That's a really good deal, at least in this area. I don't know about everybody else's area, but around here, that's a really good deal. And so I could go in and clip that, okay? And I just lost my thing. This is what's great about going live. You lose your stuff. Okay, so I went ahead and clipped that even though I'm not going to the store today. It's raining and cold here and I have other things going on. But I went ahead and clipped it just for the sake of this class. There's Cheetos on sale for $2.49. That is a decent deal. It's not the greatest. So you could clip that if you wanted, okay? Then it tells you the other things that are on sale. There's Dial Body Wash for $2.99. If you're couponing at CVS and Walgreens, that's not a good deal, okay? If you're not couponing at CVS and Walgreens, that might be an okay deal. You probably, if you really like that brand and you are brand loyal, that might be a great deal for you. You can get body wash even at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I wouldn't pay $3 for body wash. You can probably get body wash cheaper at Walmart, okay? So it's just, you have to kind of use your best judgment on some of these things. You know, there's some other things in here that are on sale. None of these look really great. It just depends on what you want for your family. But you scroll through here and you see, oh, okay, like Kettle brand chips, Kettle cooked chips are $1.99. That's a better deal. It's $2, so that's not a horrible deal. There's DiGiorno pizza. My husband loves pizza. He really likes DiGiorno. And $4 for a pizza that you can bake at home. That's the rising crust. That's pretty good. And when it's on sale for that, I usually get that. Okay, so I could clip that. Okay, so anyway, those are some of the deals. They will not apply to you because unless you go to the store tonight, you're not going to get those. Okay, so the other cool thing about these, only these weekly digital deals, okay? When you clip them, these coupons, like you could, okay, so, oh, of course it went away. Okay, so pretend that I just clipped a coupon because it just disappeared. When you clip it, okay, you can go in, like you push clip, like, okay, here's Kroger cheese. Okay, it's $1.49. That's really good deal. That's for a, let's see, an 8-ounce bag. $1.49. Okay, I'm going to clip this coupon because I want to get this. Okay, so when I clip it, it opens up and it shows me, like I can click on it and I can see, oh, it's for the 8-ounce bag of cheese. Okay, and you can read the description about the coupon. It tells you exactly, it says when you buy one Kroger bar or shredded or sliced cheese. Okay, the Kroger brand. And it also says you can use this coupon up to 5 times per transaction. Okay, so that's really cool. These weekly coupons, weekly digital deals are all like that. So if I go in the store, I can purchase 5 packages of Kroger cheese. And it says here that it has to be the bars of cheese, the shreds, which are 6 to 8 ounces, or the slices, which are 6 ounces. The best deal is going to be to get the 8 ounces. When cheese is on sale like this, I will buy 5 of them, put them in the freezer. Cheese lasts a long time in the freezer, several months. And that way I have cheese when I need it. And I don't go to Walmart or some other place and have to pay more. So that's part of the deal with couponing, is you want to save as much money as possible. So you buy the cheese when it's on sale. You don't wait till you need the cheese for a recipe. And like, I use cheese all the time. We use a lot of cheese in my house. I like cheese. Paul likes cheese. So I know that I'm going to use cheese a lot before it ever goes bad. Okay, so I would buy, I'd probably buy 3 bags of shredded cheese and a couple of bars of cheese because we like to snack on cheese, or cut it up for salad or something. That's the cool thing about the weekly digital deal coupons, is you can use them 5 times. Now, the only catch is, if you decide today I'm going to buy 3 bags of cheese, and then you want to come tomorrow and buy 2 more bags of cheese, the coupon's gone. You can only use the coupon 1 time. So buy as many bags of cheese as you think you're going to want in that one transaction. And I would buy all 5 because you cannot use the coupon again after today. Okay? After that transaction. Okay. And so, yes. So I would go through, I would see all the things that I think are a good deal. This week doesn't really look like there's all that many. The pizza, the cheese, the chips, you know, you have to weigh. I have to weigh, like, is it worth driving 30 minutes to Sherman to get that stuff? Depends on how much I want pizza and cheese and chips. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going today, but other people might. So then you would clip all the coupons that you wanted to clip, and you would know that when you go to the store, you get one chance to use that coupon 5 times. Now, I don't do every deal 5 times. Like, there's almond milk on sale for $1.99. I'm the only one in my household that drinks almond milk, and I don't go through it very quickly. $1.99 is a pretty good deal. Sometimes you can get it a little bit cheaper at Aldi's or Walmart. If you're already in the store and you don't want to have to go to another store, it's a decent deal. Okay? But I probably wouldn't buy 5 of them because that's not something that I can put in the freezer. I have put it in the freezer and it does not taste the same afterwards. It separates and it's not very good. So that's not something that I would personally get 5. I might get 2 depending on the expiration date on the milk, okay? If Paul and I both drink this, now, my husband goes through some milk, let me tell you. When I buy gallons of milk, I buy 2 gallons of milk at a time, and he is the only one drinking it. But he drinks a lot of milk. So, that's a different story, but he does not drink almond milk. So, you know, you kind of have to gauge it based on your family. So it's like, no, I'm not going to use that coupon 5 times. I'll probably use it 1 time, maybe 2. Maybe I'll buy 2. Okay? So that's the main thing that I normally shop at Kroger for. And then I'm going to tell you about 2 other kinds of sales that Kroger has. And then I'll get off of here. So there's 2 other kinds of sales. Well, there's other kinds of sales they have too, but there's 2 other main kind of sales that Kroger has, okay? One of them is it's normally buy 5 items, get, what is it, like $5 off. So you get like 50 cents off of each item. So let's say they have 5 different, well, they'll have a lot of different items for sale, okay? Again, what I would do is I would first go to KrogerCrazy.com. I would look up with her on her website, what are the deals for this week? Oh, there's a buy 5, save 5. Okay, she will have all the items listed on her website, okay? And then she'll have the coupon next to it. And you will still have to go back to the Kroger app to clip the coupons. Okay, so that can get a little cumbersome. If you have 2 devices, it's a little easier. You could look on your website and on your tablet. You could download the Kroger app and click on all the coupons if you want. You know, it takes a little bit of time. So you go through and you look at the items, she has the coupon next to it. You have to decide, I think this is a good deal? Like, is this stuff that my family needs that I'm going to buy? Sometimes there are name brand things that are on sale, even with a coupon, that are more expensive than the Walmart or the Kroger brand. And it's like, if you are very loyal to that product and you think it's a great deal, then do it. If not, I wouldn't even bother. There's some good deals and there's some bad deals. The more you keep shopping with coupons, the more you're going to get a feeling for what is a good price. And some of that is dependent on what your family needs. Like, if your family does not eat a certain kind of food, just because it's on sale with a coupon doesn't mean that you need to buy it. You need to decide what your family eats, what you want, what you need, unless it's like dirt cheap, like really dirt cheap, and you want to give it to somebody else, you want to donate it to the food bank, I wouldn't buy it, okay? That's just me. There are other coupon people out there that will tell you, hey, buy it because eventually you'll eat it, or you'll use it, or you'll give it to somebody else. To me, it's like, that's money that I've spent on something that I don't need. It just depends on what it is, and how much it is. The exception to that, I would say, is at CVS, because CVS pays you to take things that you will not use. and you can use that money to purchase real things that you want to get from CVS. But that's on the CVS side. At Kroger, they don't normally pay you to take stuff out the door. Okay, sometimes there's a way to do that. I'll explain that in my next coupon class because it'll get overwhelming if I do it all in this class. Okay, so that's the weekly digital deals, the buy 5 items. So the buy 5 items save 50 cents. Let me explain more how that works. So you're going to go on Kroger Crazy or Hip to Save, get the list of the things that are on sale, get your coupons off of the Kroger app, and decide what you're going to buy, okay? When it says buy 5 items, save 50 cents, that means you have to buy 5 of the items that are on sale, okay? So personally, when I go to Kroger, I don't normally do my regular grocery shopping in there. Normally what I do is coupon shopping. And then when I'm in there, maybe if there's a couple of other things that I already need and they're a good price, I might get them. But I mostly do my coupon shopping, so it's not very confusing. Okay, but if you're going in there and you're trying to do other shopping, it can get confusing because in order to get the sales price on sales like that, where it says buy 5 items, sometimes it's buy 10 items, it's usually 5 or 10. You have to buy 5 of the things that are on sale. You don't have to buy 5 of the same exact item. Like, let's say Hunt's tomato sauce is on sale, okay? You don't have to buy 5 Hunt's tomato sauce. You can buy tomato sauce, maybe peanut butter's on sale, maybe bread's on sale, maybe butter's on sale, and cottage cheese is on sale, okay? 5 things. So you have to make sure that you get the things that are on that list that are in that specific sale. The buy 5, get $5 off. If you don't buy the specific things that they say are on that list, you won't save the 50 cents and it will increase your out-of-pocket and all kinds of stuff. So it's best to go to the websites that I talked about, get the list of what it is on sale, what is the coupon that goes with it, make sure you have the coupon clipped, and that way, like, when you go to the store, like, she has a feature on Kroger Crazy where you can check mark the things that you're going to buy, and then it sends you an email of what you checked. And so then I open up the email on my phone and I'm like, okay, I have 29 items I want to buy. Okay, 29 different things. Oh, that's not a number divisible by 5, so I'm going to have to get one more. I'm going to have to get 30. Okay, so I can get 29 different items. Excuse me. But I can also mix and match. Like, let's say before, like I said, Hunt's tomato sauce is on sale. And you don't want 5 cans of tomato sauce. So you buy one of those. But then peanut butter's on sale. And you're like, I know I'm going to use a lot of peanut butter. So I'm going to buy 2 peanut butters. Okay. So that means you've purchased 3 of what's on sale. And you know that cottage cheese is on sale. And I know I'm going to use 2 cottage cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 of those. That makes my 5 items. Okay. And even though one of them was a tomato sauce, 2 of them were peanut butter, and 2 of them were cottage cheese, it doesn't matter. Like, you can buy multiples, but you just have to make sure that it adds up to 5. Okay. And then I would put those in my cart. And then, oh, I want to get canned green beans. Canned green beans are part of it. Oh, I know that I'm going to use 3 of those. Well, after I've gotten the 5 items, I'm good. After 5, it doesn't matter. I can buy 1 can of green beans to go with that. I can buy nothing else. I can buy 6 more items, but you have to make sure that you get the first 5 that are all part of the sale. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Kroger changed their rules about a year ago. I think to make it less confusing for people, because let's say you have 12 items in your cart. Well, 5 of those, like all of the items have to be on the list that are part of the buy 5, get $5 off. Okay? You can't just buy any can of green beans. You have to buy the specific one that they say is on sale. Okay? So, but the first 5 items are the only ones that they count against you, I guess, is how I'm trying to say it, and hopefully it's making sense. After that, if I want to buy 2 more items, it can be 7 items, and I'm okay. I don't have to come up with 10 items because I bought 5 of the first thing. Okay, so pick out your first 5. After that, it doesn't matter how many more items you want to buy, but do make sure that they are all on that list that are specifically on that sale. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, comment and I'll try to make more sense. Okay, so that's their main sale. I think I'm going to stop here for today. The next time I come on, I'll talk about some of their other sales because this video is getting long and I don't want it to be overwhelming. All right, I hope that helps some people with shopping at Kroger. You can save a lot of money at Kroger. You can get some really great deals. Next time I come on, I'll talk about some of their other sales, and maybe I'll just make a second video here quickly while I'm thinking about it, but I don't want them to get too long and overwhelming. All right, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Thanks. Bye-bye.